Hello everyone, this is JDL Productions, and today I have another smoke alarm video. Now, this is going to be a little bit of shorter smoke alarm video than usual because in a technical sense, I have already done a video of this exact unit. And that video I'm referring to is the one I made of my Jameson React RS1 right here. Of course, this is the one that Ian sent me, and it does not work. Now, at one point during the video, I did mention that there is actually a considerably rarer version of this that is actually labeled under Code 1, called the CD-M1. That is what this video is going to be about today. So, put this away in there. Right here is a CD-M1, as you can see right there, still sealed in the plastic. So we are going to open this thing for the very first time. And hopefully this one actually works, unlike the React one. That's another reason I ordered this, is because the React one I have does not work. So yeah, let's go ahead and open this thing up. I just need to find a pair of scissors. Alright. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter video than usual, considering the fact that I have already done a video of this unit. Hang on, I'm going to pause it while I cut the plastic off. Alright, so as you can see, I have taken the plastic off, so let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what we have. So right here, we have the unit itself. Oh, it didn't actually come with a battery. That's honestly a good thing, if you ask me, because it could have been corroded. Let's go ahead and take the bracket off. Of course, it's got the later FXB style platform, the mid to late 90s one, that does not have that little ring around it and uses the smaller bracket. I'll overview some of my other Jameson units in a minute, but let me... Wow, the bracket's actually kind of difficult to get off. Alright, so as you can see right there, Code 1 smoke alarm, model number CD-M1. Go ahead and put that to the side for a moment. Right here, we've got a packet of screws, of course, this little holder thing here. Here's the battery. It was actually kind of smart. They didn't actually put it in the unit. They sort of put it off to the side. Yeah, it's just a GP power cell, nothing too special. And then right here we have the owner's manual, and it's pretty much the same manual as the React one I have, except this one obviously says Code 1 on it. So, yeah. Now here's the box. It's of course your Jameson style box with the little cutout here in the center where you can sort of see the unit. Here's the back of the box, and here's the side of the box, the top of the box, and here's the bottom of the box. Looks like it's just some warranty info, if I can even get it to focus, which I don't know if I can. There you go, if you want to pause that and read. Yeah, and there's just the other side of the box, which is the same as this side. So, yeah. Now, of course, I do have, if I can find it, I do have its round counterpart right here, the CD-H1. Of course, these are basically the exact same unit, just different covers. Yeah, there you go. There's the CD-H1 and the CD-M1 right there. Yeah. Now, I really don't know what much else there is to say. Let's go ahead and put a battery in the CD-M1 and give it a test. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so as you can see, I've got the battery right here. Let's go ahead and put it in the side and see if it works. Which hopefully it does. Trying to set the camera down somewhere. I'll just pause it while I... Alrighty, well I got the battery, and finally it actually took a minute for me to get it in, and well, as you can hear, it works. It does that classic 4.6 beeping, unlike the older ones like the CD-M1, which did more of a 5.6. Of course, most of the units that had this little ring around it here and had the larger bracket, they all did 5.6, and they were a little bit earlier than the ones with the that do not have that ring around the base and that do. And that have this little bracket here. All these ones did 4.6 and these ones did 5.6. So, yeah. Now, one thing I noticed about this is, as you can see, it has like a round base and a square cover. It's sort of an invert of the older Gateway Scientific models. Like, we'll use my Sears here, for example, which had a square base and then a round cover. As you can see, it's basically just a complete invert of it. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Now here's the manual. Now, I guess I'll read through the manual. I don't usually, but I'll go ahead and read through it this time. So, yeah, if you want to read anything, just pause. Other side. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Didn't come with any, like, warranty registration card, anything like that. So, yeah, I don't know what else there is to say. That is the Jameson Code 1 model CD-M1. And, figured I'll do this also. So these are all three of the Jameson Code 1 units that I now own. Of course, I got the CDH1, which is relatively more common unit, and then we have the CD-M1, which is pretty darn rare if you ask me, especially being that it's actually labeled as Code 1 and not React. And then I have the more common CD-1 here, which is a lot older, which is kind of older than these two. Now, they do have one just like this called the CD3, which basically uses this cover, a clear button, except it uses the platform of these two instead of the slightly older platform like this. I will probably get one of those eventually. And there are a few other Jameson units I am on the hunt for. The CD32, which is basically the Jameson version of the FX1218. The CD2, which is the Jameson version of the FX1020. And then they have this very rare unit called the Mega Horn. I would love to find one of those also. And I'm planning on getting one of the ones with the light eventually too. So yeah, I don't know what else there is to say. That is the Jameson Code 1 CD-M1.